Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hi, how are we all doing? Surprise. Remember when I was like, maybe I'll do a little something tonight if I have the energy. Well, guess what? We got a little sponsored thing. Look at that. How about that? We're gonna be playing The Siege and the Sandfox today, which is a stealth-based Metroidvania. Sam, my sweet love, my husband, did a sponsored stream for this game and immediately came inside the house and was like, you have to play this game. You have to play this game. And I was like, oh, okay. All right, I will. And now I'm sponsored. So it all worked out, didn't it? Somebody in chat was saying that literally the whole time that Sam was doing his sponsored stream, he was like, Dodger has to play this. So here we are. I'm very excited to play it. We're gonna give people a couple more minutes to come in. But yeah. We were all saying this is such a Dukes game last night. Here we are. We did it. Have a little bit of my water. I took a shower. Feels good, man. You know what's wild is living in America and having the summer daylight hours be like, oh yeah, the sun might stay up until like maybe 8. And now living in England and it's still light outside. It's 9:30 at night. Buck wild. Like, dang. This doesn't happen in the US? No, I mean the amount of time that it's light changes, but not so drastically. I mean, out here, it's literally in the winter, it gets dark around 3:30, 4 o'clock. And in the summer, it's light by around, what, 4 a.m.? 4 a.m. and finally gets dark around 10:30. Yeah, and then I'm like, God, I can't imagine being like even further north, right? When they just have completely dark winters and completely light summers. I don't know how I would deal with that, really. You. What is this water? Why is there water there? Oh, just realizing the Spotify widget. Wrong spot. There we go. That's better. It's bright up here, I bet. Bright summers are nice, but dark winters fuck me up. Yeah. I wasn't like this when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I can really notice a mood shift. When it's light outside for longer. It's just so much easier to like motivate myself to do stuff, you know? I think if it was dark all the time, I'd really struggle. Like productivity wise. Yeah. Yeah. I had a friend when I was growing up who had like pretty drastic seasonal depression. And I never could really, it was really hard for me to, I guess, empathize. I was like, I don't ever notice a difference, really. But man, I notice a difference now, for sure. I was explaining to Clark, we were on the swings. I took her to the park today and we were on the swings together. And I was like, yeah, I can't be on the swings for very long anymore. And she was like, why? I was like, well, I never used to get motion sick or like feel like my equilibrium got messed up, but I do pretty easily now. She was like, oh, I don't think I've ever been motion sick. And I was like, yeah, I had never been motion sick when I was your age either. But at a certain point, a weird like switch flipped. And I know exactly what the switch was. It was my whole body transforming into a baby making machine and then transforming back. And shit got messed up, dude. Literally ever since then, I can't be on like a spinny anything. I can't be on the swings for very long. Can't do it. Yeah, points at Clark. It's because of you. I never get it playing games. No, I don't get motion sick in the car. I don't get motion sick in the car or like when playing a game, really. Actually, I think there's been 1 or 2 games where I've been like, ugh, this is making me feel nasty, but it's very rare. And you know, it's just, like, yeah, it's partly that I bumblebeed into a baby maker, and then I bumblebeed out of being a baby maker. But I think it's also just I'm older now, you know? Pregnancy really is a run resetter. What an amazing one-liner. Yes, it is. It's like playing an idle game and there being a button that's like, do you want to restart all this? You're like, sure. How bad could it be? The prestige run. Yeah. You're like, wow, a lot of stuff is really cool on this new run, but man, I'm hitting the wall a lot faster, huh? Start over with new random medical conditions, yes or no? My ascension run. Yes. Yeah, it's that. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. A little bit of motion sickness and a different body shape and, you know, stuff like that. I'll take that stuff in exchange for Clark. That's okay. That's okay. She was giving us drawing prompts. One of them was bakery, and I drew a bakery with Peppa Pig pointing at a cupcake and going, "I want a cupcake!" And Mommy Pig off camera going, "Peppa, no, you monster!" And Clark thought it was the funniest shit she'd ever seen. And then she had seen the commission that I got from Spatula and was like, and now I want us to draw your mushy character. And I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so cute. So I drew me and her as little mushies laying outside with Peachy. And it turned out really cute. I'm really proud of it. Butterscotch banana bread? You're gonna have to report back on how that is. That sounds great. Making maps for your one shot. Will the new baby be in the Peppa one shot? You'll just have to watch, won't you? Probably not. Probably not, man. Will Michael be there? There are no humans in the Peppa world except the Queen. The Queen is the only accepted human in the world of Peppa Pig. But Michael's a vampire. That's so fair. Because the only reason that Santa gets around it is because he's an elf, you know? There are canonical vampires. Yeah, but they're animal vampires. They're not human vampires. So there could, you know what? There could be a Michael. There could be a Michael who's a gazelle. Michael the gazelle. The Queen is there? I haven't watched a full episode. Yeah, man. There are, I think, 2 episodes where they just go hang out with the Queen. And it made me wonder, like, if they ever wanted to do another episode in London, I think it would be in poor taste, right? For them to be like, and here's the Queen. So what would they do? Would they put the king in there? I feel like they'd just avoid it altogether. There is no royal family.
Windy Castle. Peppa Pig. Bop, 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 bop.
Monty Com is so pretty. What the I know. I was laughing at myself because I was like, you could tell I was really stressed out about that UK exam because I commissioned so much art. Just little presents for future me that passed the test. No regrets. They're all turning out amazing. Yeah, dude. Monty made me so pretty. All right, about 10 more minutes. I didn't expect myself to get my shit together this fast, to be honest. Oh, Megs, I won't be able to get dual citizenship. America's really weird about that, unless you're born into it. So, like, my kid has dual citizenship by birth. But I can't get it. If I decide to pursue citizenship, I have to give up my American citizenship. Which is so tight. Yeah. So for now, what I have is leave to remain, which is basically just, I'm not a citizen of this country, but I've been a good egg so far. I haven't caused any trouble. and I passed your little test saying that I know things about the culture and the rules and the general history of the place that I intend to live. So. Yeah, I'm a stay as long as you want guest once my leave to remain is approved. But the hardest part of the leave to remain is passing the life in the UK test, and I did it. So you can't do Canadian British either, but it's the Commonwealth. Yeah, that surprises me. You're all like in the same umbrella. That's so weird. You know, no comment on whether you want to be in the same umbrella. I can't speak on that. But in terms of trying to pursue citizenship in both places, it feels like that should be relatively simple. Yeah, my brother and I were trying to pursue Italian citizenship, but I guess a lot of people have done that recently, and they're starting to crack down on how easy, not easy, but they're making it so like the number of generations since the last citizen has to be less, if that makes sense. So we were gonna pursue it from our grandfather's citizenship. But it sounds like we might not be able to anymore. I don't know. We'll have to see. Or we would need my mom to also try to get it at the same time. Or something. I don't know. Okay. Should probably post. I should probably post that I am live doing little things. Okay. Gonna be better about posting in both places. Especially since Blue Sky isn't big old dick bag about links. And it sounds like they're, what was that thing that somebody posted about they're gonna like add functionality where if you connect your Twitch account, it'll like have a little live button on your Blue Sky if you're streaming. That's crazy. Like, talk about the opposite of Twitter. Now the great-grandfather knew to be born. Great-grandfather needs to be born in Italy for it to work. Oh, before they didn't differentiate between those born in Italy and those that got citizenship by other means. Oh, maybe that's what it was. I have to look. See if it would be from my Papa Marco. We'd have to see if Papa Marco was born there or not. Actually, my mom knows for sure. I could just text her. Okay. I've set an alarm on my phone for Geekenders because I missed the alert last week. So we're not doing it on Friday. So change your alarm. We're trying to do it tomorrow. Normal time, but different day because Jesse's going to be on a plane. It was going to be today, and then that goofball didn't get back to me until a bit later. Oop. He was. He was born north of Venice. Oh, we could probably still do it then. Ho ho. Thank you. XOXO. Okay. I'm just gonna be like, what? Why do you ask? I haven't. My family's from the Val d'Aosta, which is like at the border between Italy and France. It's next to the Alps. No, I've never been there. And at least when my mom went, they have a very specific patois out there because of where they're situated. But my mom and my sister and I, and my brother, we've all talked about going there at some point because my mom hasn't been since she was a kid, I think. Okay. Okay. Shall we play a game? No. Shh. No, Stardew. Shh. Wait. Shh. Okay. Shall we play a game? Ooh, that seems loud. Hold on. Hold. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Is that better? Still seems loud. Very crispy, very sandy, yeah. I'm gonna turn it down to 40. We'll see how that is. Shall we play a game? This is The Siege and the Sandfox. It is a stealth-based Metroidvania. Sam played this, I think yesterday actually, and said that it was so fun. Definitely a me game, which means it, you know, probably a you game if you watch me a lot. But I'm excited to check it out. So let's do it. And let me know if the audio is still too loud. I will adjust.
Kariman, the city of stories.
Ooh.
The jeweled city, resplendent in the desert sun. safe among the shifting sands. But sunset brings a fearful rumor to the bazaar. The impossible has come to pass. An Armuzi army has crossed the desert and prepares to lay siege. Amidst the whispers, a lone figure hurries towards the palace.
A game by Cardboard Sword. I know, what a nice voice. I agree. Like, that feels like it's gonna... Press right trigger to wall run. Dylan just chatting. No! No! Thank you.
The siege?
And the Sandfox. There we go. Did I have branded content clicked? Yes, I do. Fantastic.
Exhausted, the Sandfox called upon years of training.
Okay. I just keep running? Yeah, okay. It was simpler than I was trying to make it. Oh, they're all playing music for me down there. Yeehaw, boys. Oh, okay. Ooh. Whoa. You can listen at doors? That's so sick. Okay, let's go the way it was telling us to go. Ah! Sorry, everybody. My bad, my bad, my bad. Oh.
Shh. Shh. Lie quiet and I'll tell you truth. You
Okay.
know, of course, that we were surrounded by a vast army. But you know also that Fennec, the Sandfox, had great concern for our bright city. Such concern that he paid a visit to his friend the king to offer aid. You know that when the king was murdered, the Sandfox was blamed and dragged from that place in chains.
No.
You know that he was brought to the Great Hall before a grief-stricken court, and that the queen took his glass dagger, and she buried it in his heart. The queen smiled, knowing that now her treachery could never be revealed. For no one can live who has felt the kiss of a glass dagger of the Kashai. The body was dropped deep, deep into that pit they call Traitor's Fall. You know this, all of this, but you do not know what happened next.
Ouches.
The Sandfox was weary and in pain. No one is unchanged by the Traitor's Fall. But the Kashai had a duty. The queen had transgressed and was marked for death.
Oh.
Every muscle ached, but the Sandfox felt strength returning.
Oh my gosh. The listening in and now the sound thing is so sick. What? Is he sleeping? The Sandfox died. Well,
Traitor's Fall. The Sandfox shuddered at the memory. A guard, hide! The Traitor's Fall had taken its toll, but still, the Sandfox could leap like no other. To hang by the fingertips, to climb to great heights. Such were the skills of the Kashai. The Sandfox could not run along the walls. Not yet, at least.
oh, come on, girl.
Hello, little rat.
Torchlight was risky if watchers were close. The Kashai were adepts of the shadows.
This is so sick.
The surest way to win is to avoid the fight. These were only thugs, the lowest of the low. Yet the Sandfox could not match them for brute strength. Ancient waterways, ruined from the time of Empress Sharzad. Princes of Karaman had harnessed the water to their own devices.
Peek. Okay, I can't go that way. What? There we go. So wait, is there no fall damage? No. Hee hee. We love that.
Even a Kashai could not survive a fall from too great a height. The Sandfox sensed danger nearby. The well-trained Kashai could pinpoint unseen threats easily if they stood still and listened closely. The air smelled of stagnant water and mold.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay.
The Sandfox slipped out of sight.
It is not me. No. I listen. I listen.
The Sandfox enjoyed the chance to test skills that had grown rusty.
Hello?
Oh, thanks, Shamash. I've been stuck here for days, said the woman.
The elevator is on a higher level. I cannot bring it down. Please, can you help?
Of course I can. I'm a Kashai. I wonder when that's gonna come in handy. This looks sick. It is. I've never, like, it feels very unique. I feel like, especially with like Prince of Persia, there's been a lot of conversation about there being sort of a vacancy in proper stealth games or games that that allow you to or encourage you to avoid being caught, you know? A lot of games that give that option, if you do get caught, you have other options. You're like, oh, well, I got caught. I guess I'll
Sharzad's
shoot a guy.
fortress had collapsed long ago and left routes impassable to all but the most skilled of climbers.
I don't know. It's nice. Is this the elevator? Nar.
How careless. How lucky. The guard was asleep, and their key was ripe for the picking. These guards, the Sandfox observed, had the good sense to wear a helmet. Knocking them out would be impossible.
Oh. Hello.
Weapons.
Unlocks the blackjack.
With this, the Sandfox could deal with the guards, so long as they were unaware.
They do give you a bonker.
Many sins of the kingdom washed down these drains.
What am I hearing, man? Oh. I see. We had to go that way anyway. Yeah. Hit him in the head with a stick, dude. It's the best way. Tried and true method.
The Sandfox hid away.
Oh no. You literally die the second you get hit. I love that. Like, don't get caught, idiot. I didn't realize I wasn't sneaking. Biffed that. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm sneaking. Oopies.
Many sins of the kingdom washed down these drains.
Okay. We go again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just... He died from the shock of getting caught. It's like, I'm a Keshai. How did you catch me? Oh, forgot about this also. Oople doople. Artichoople. Inka binka bottle of ink.
The Sandfox hid away. strange cries echoed through the walls. The Sandfox had never heard a sound so lamentable yet preposterous.
Guess it was not. It must have been the wind. That guy goes away.
The fancy whining persisted. The Sandfox did not know from where it came.
Ew.
The Sandfox came to an encounter they would later recall fondly. Here was a place of safety. Here was a friend. So it's true. The bandaged girl paused, eyes wide. The Sandfox. Well, if you'd told me, I wouldn't have believed it. But here you are. Welcome. You must have many stories. A grin crossed her face. I'd love to hear them, but first let me tell you about this place. It is not like others you have been to. No one has it good down here, do they? Not the prisoners, not the rats, not even the Underkings, really. Still, it beats a stint in the iron hold. Anyway, that's enough about this place. Tell me what you've been up to. Any new stories, Fox friend? Fox friend, what have you been up to? Tell me your story, Fox friend.
I would love to. Is there a way that I can tell you my story?
Fox friend, what have you been up to?
Nothing, I guess. I guess nothing, really. Did you just try to clock her? I was just trying to hit every button to see if there was like something I was supposed to do.
This place had been a storm drain in the days of Sharzad, when the gods sent bountiful rain.
Must have been the wind, dude. Nothing to see here, man. Is there a map? There is. What do the red marks mean? Oh, extinguish. I can't get through there, though, is the thing. Oh, if I get all the way up and then if I'm able to go that way. Oh, fast travel. Ooh, ride the lift. Ooh. Okay, so I was where I needed to be. so drafty in these old tunnels. Yeah.
The Sandfox slipped out of sight.
Homie, what is going on with you, man? Okay, yeah, that door is shut. So we go this way to get to the lift, which is our current objective.
Among the drains and the rat catchers, the Sandfox knew they could relax their guard.
Hello.
There can't be anywhere worse than here, the unhappy man said.
An ad is trying to start. Why?
The ugly man must be one of the Underkings, who had been a power in the prison for years.
Come on, buddy.
The man was muttering ominous words about monsters in caves.
Oh.
The Underkings have it so easy, the bitter woman said. I've lost my beloved pet rat, the shaggy-faced man cried, his breath thick with the smell of burnt meat. It escaped down to the rat runs. Won't you bring it back to me?
Homie, do you not think I've got better stuff to do? Okay, let's see. Like, what could be better? What could be more important than my rat? Wait, oh my god.
Since being thrown in here, I can only play in minor keys, said the player. No chance, said the ugly man. You're one of them filthy rat catchers, or at best a darkling. You've nothing we want.
Fine. Okay, now I'll go ride the lift. Or jump down where the lift was.
Oh, that smell.
Oh, all right.
Rust and crumbling stone.
Here we go. Number one priority, save pet rat. I guess, man.
Kashai training taught how to open locks, but the Sandfox needed tools to do so.
Oh, pole swing? Oh my goodness. All right. What's in here?
Kashai foot wraps, shod with resin and nails.
Wall running.
Old, but still wearable. The Sandfox could make good use of these.
Hee hee.
The Sandfox knew that now the wall here would be no obstacle.
Wait, is it this rat? No. Okay.
The
Ooh, that
fortress
felt
of
good.
Empress Sharzad had once been a marvel of the world, yet now her name was all but forgotten.
Ah. Sound like Minecraft villagers. Ah. Go away, man. Nobody here, dude.
The Sandfox had heard rumors of the dangerous cult, who dressed in yellow robes. Some said it was a new religion, but none knew anything of their purpose. Or, "It is good to see a friendly face," said the man. "Have you seen Navid? He wandered off with something of mine."
Are we close? Do we know each other? Okay. A seal.
This was a learned work of Parvain, a Kashai and noted alchemist. Here she detailed the construction of the giant golden statue of the suffering man at the port of Zeraj. These ramshackle structures were all that was left of the Bridge of Knives. Somewhere beyond lay the mausoleum, all dust, bones, and unquiet spirits.
No.
The cultists
my
disquieted the
God.
Sandfox. More than ever, the shadows were the Sandfox's friend.
Do not be going in there. Sherlock and Watson just like, what if we broke into Clark's room while she's sleeping? Do you think that would go well? Because I think it would go amazing. I mean, like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Manda, thank you for the raid. The don't you dare was not for you, I swear. Hi. Oh my gosh. Happy 5 years, bud. Thanks for the resub. Oh my god. I'm so loud. Bye. Hello, everybody. This is a short sponsored stream. We're playing The Siege and the Sandfox. I love a Metroidvania. This one is entirely stealth. So if anybody sees you, if you even get poked by a man, you die. So we are trying to pick locks and sneak around and not get hurt and all that good stuff. It's very fun. Why can't I? There we go.
The Sandfox knew the danger had passed. Now that the Sandfox could scale sheer surfaces, old haunts offered new opportunities.
Wow, this game's really good at
They were taught to be
effortlessly
nimble,
making
the
you
Kashai.
backtrack.
Even as a child, the Sandfox knew the trick of sliding down a wall and jumping from it.
Yeah, even as a child, I knew how to do that effortlessly. There we go. There we go.
This had the stillness of a place of worship.
Huh? Yeah, place of worship. That's also what I would call it.
Brilliant light-capped mushroom spores illuminated the darkness, ever so slightly cheering the usually gloomy underworld.
Brother. What kind of ding dong? Oh? Me trying to figure out to what degree I'm being a dingbat. Am dingbat? Please respond. Am dingbat. Found it. Figured it out. Found it.
Okay.
The Sandfox knew there was nothing to fear from the simple mushroom pickers. Welcome, honored Alfenic, the bearded man said. We Darklings are
Rush
adherents
Or, thank
of
you so
your
much for the
ancient
subscription.
predecessor,
Welcome to the
Jarbu.
Cat Gang.
May we be treated to a demonstration of your skills. The Darkling smiled, crossed the crags and precipices of our domain. I shall await you on the other side with a gift from your predecessor.
Oh, hey man, thanks.
The water smell was stronger here. The Sandfox tasted spores of old dank mold.
The hooded figure's eyes widened. Alfenic of the Gashai, you are welcome here, Sandfox.
Thank you.
It is long since we saw one of Jarbu's kin. You are welcome, honored Alfenic.
Thank you.
The Sandfox had never seen such darkness, and never would.
I had never seen such darkness as the issue, guys. Okay. I had never seen such darkness. Okay? Never before. Hello?
The Darkling bowed. Ahead lies our most hallowed possession, a tool of Jarbu. As Jarbu's successor, it is rightfully yours. Take it with our blessing.
Thank you. Wait, was the former Alphanec a mushroom picker?
Fine set of
Lockpicking.
tools crafted by a Kashai artisan.
Yes.
With these, no common door could bar the Sandfox.
Lol. Yeah, no one. No common door.
The Sandfox knew it was time to be careful.
I'm not sure why, but mushroom picker sounds like an insult. I agree. For what it's worth. This is the lock-picking Sandfox. I received a cease and desist recently from the Empress's lockpicking company. He claims that I've been forging my videos. That door's different. Not sure what you mean, sir.
The Underking's guards were not the brightest, but even so, the Sandfox had to be careful.
Those are some of my favorite videos that the like lock-picking YouTubers make though. Where they pick a lock and the company's like, they made that up! That wasn't real! And then they have to make the video again being like, okay. Here I am buying it, one take, no edits. Here I am buying your freaking lock at the store. I bring it to my car. I unlock it with a pop can. Ta-da! Yeah, there was one recently. That's why I'm thinking about it. But I've seen 2 of those in my lifetime, and both of them I was like, dang, that must have stung. To like adamantly be like, there's no way, bro. There's no way. Ah! No one's here. No one's here. No one's here. No one's ever been here. No one's ever been here. Ba ba da ba ba da ba da. No one's here. Ba ba da ba ba da ba da. No one's here. Ba ba da ba ba da ba da. Must have been the wind. Must have been the wind. Yeah, I'm gonna open this master lock with another master lock, bro. The bite. I don't see anyone and I never have. No. Brother. Oh my god. Wow, I hate this area. No. Nope. I'm in the dork. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, I hate this. Oh my god. Nothing to see here. Oh my god, that sucked so bad. Get me out of here. Hey buddy, are you the guy? I don't know how to tell what rat is the rat, you know?
Cries of panic echoed through the shaft from above. Then something
Ew!
even worse. Silence.
What?
The Sandfox knew the danger had passed.
Oh!
I found my friends, the woman said.
Yay!
Half an hour in their company was enough. I think I prefer the solitude. The woman nodded. You have my thanks, she said. Here, let me return the favor. The woman nodded. You have my thanks. She
Return the
said,
favor how?
Here, let me return the favor.
Is this to bring the elevator down? No. This is to bring the elevator down. Yeah. Maybe she refilled your my singular hit point. Maybe, buddy. Maybe. Whoa. Big map? Big map?
The tunnels twisted back on themselves, but the Sandfox was serene, knowing that the straightest path is often the most foolish. Rats ran rampant in the dark. The Sandfox knew the rat catcher's lost pet would here be found.
It's gonna be the little white one.
Rats skittered beneath the Sandfox's feet. All that was necessary was to reach down and grab one.
I want it. Hey, but I want that.
Rat friend in tow, it was time for the Sandfox to return to the shaggy-faced man.
No, not that way, man. No! It's fine. I like that she's just chilling there now. She says, this is where I belong. This is where I should be. Yeah, you have exactly 1 hit point in this game. If someone pokes you wrong, you're dead. Hello, I have your rat.
The shaggy-faced man smiled hungrily at the rat.
There you are, my delicious friend. My thanks to you, Sandfox.
Wait.
If you happen to see another runaway friend,
No,
he said
wait.
between bites,
No,
"Do bring
wait.
them back here after I finished my meal."
Son of a bitch.
This place smelled of desperation, amongst other things.
This place was a prison. The inmates were worse than the guards. The Sandfox sensed danger nearby.
Nothing happened here, buddy.
The Sandfox knew the danger had passed.
Got it? Had it passed, though? Did it pass? Ain't nothing here. Not a thing, dude. Wah, wah. Wah. Okay, we did already go here. We didn't go very far that way because there was a locked door. I remember this now. Shit. Come on. Oh, goodness. Well, it's good to know that you can hang and people won't see you.
Once more, the Sandfox could relax.
Hello.
This place, ugh. Spring up next door to the Dead Hands domain. We've been made to patrol the Boneways since, pretending to be undead. To
What?
scare off the cultists.
What?
Anything to keep them and their dust walkers
Wait,
away.
but we saw
This
like a
place is
whole
connected
ass
to many
sand
others
monster.
all around the kingdom.
So-
should you ever need to get around quickly,
It isn't all a
just tell
ruse,
me.
surely.
I'll get you where you need to go. Suit yourself.
Huh? Hey, buddy? Buddy? Where are we going? Buddy? Okay. Uh-oh. Man. This controller do be drifting. I don't like it. Especially when I'm trying to play games where what I do with the controller really matters. Game's haunted. Game's haunted. Oh, I've already been here. I've already done this. Da, 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 da. It's only similar to Hollow Knight in that they're both Metroidvanias. Hollow Knight is a combat game. This is not at all.
The Sandfox knew this grate couldn't be passed right now. It would have to be remembered for later. Commissioned by the Queen. A place only spoken of in hushed tones.
Oh, yeah?
Either reverent or frightened dust walkers. They engaged peacefully with the cultists. It was then the Sandfox knew for certain. This cult and the vile sorcerers of the Blackened Sands were in league with each other.
Huh? What? Okay. They're just like, yeah, but what's the ruckus all about, you know? I get we're trying to find this guy, but also who gives a shit, you know?
Here one moment, there the next. The Sandfox watched in amazement as the Dustwalker vanished and reappeared.
No. There's no one here. There's no one here. What did that sound mean? Brother. How do I get up there? I cannot thingy dingy on there. Oh my goodness. I am silly. I am silly Billy. Here we go. I have figured it out. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My brain is gigantic. That looks like something I should be able to, like, slide across, right? Ooh.
The Sandfox knew the danger had passed. Here, the old and new joined together. Above, the tomb's old, held up by the new below. Built in secret.
Oh.
There was something peculiar about the lift shaft. It warranted a closer inspection. Strong smell of herbs overwhelmed the air. It suited the Sandfox to breathe it in.
Sorry. Amelia, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Some locks are beyond even the skill of the Sandfox.
Boo!
Swapping keys from unwary guards, however, is not. Amongst the rat catchers, the Sandfox had nothing to fear. Water and light both leaked in from above, providing an unlikely source of nourishment for this ingenious herb garden. The ill woman could not speak. She could only wheeze. The lantern bearers had repurposed the tomb slabs and alcoves as hospital beds. Ingenious. The sick man sank deeper and deeper into fitful delirium.
Should we be here? It seems like I should not be here.
Countless bottles glinted on the shelves. Each contained a remedy. Each could save a life. I'm Omira, the
She's like,
kind-eyed
"Bitch,
woman
what?"
said, the leader of the lantern bearers. We tend the sick here, under the wise tutelage of Dr. Zachariah. I can get you to Dr. Z if... She raised a finger. You bring me darkling mushrooms.
Okay. I would love to. How do I do that? Oh, order mushrooms? Interesting. Okay. Huh? Here we go. Mushrooms of the highest order. Oh, right, because these are mushroom pickers.
The Darklings had been busy in these deep caverns. By torchlight alone they had toiled. Theirs was a great reward. A fine crop of mushrooms blossomed between the rocks. It was enough to nourish the body and satisfy the spirit.
Oh, I walked beyond it. Is it this? Oh, where am I supposed to get this? Do I have to talk to that guy?
The lantern bearer girl sent you.
Oh, okay.
The mysterious individual
I expected them to
chuckled
have a little
themselves.
quest marker.
You keep good company. We will, of course, grant her request. The mushrooms will be sent up immediately. The mysterious individual smiled. They'll be picked and in Amira's hands quicker than you can return to her.
That's crazy. Wow. How'd you do that? Oh, do I have to go to a fast travel point in order to fast travel? I suppose that makes sense.
The Sandfox knew this grate couldn't be passed right now. It would have to be remembered for later.
But what if it was passed right now? Oopie doopie. Oh my gosh, look at the time. That's been an hour already. That's it. Yeah, this is The Siege in the Sandfox. It is a Metroidvania, but not a combat Metroidvania. It gives you lots of different stealth skills. If you've been really hankering for a game that's non-combat, where you sneak and you lockpick and you hide in the shadows, all of those sorts of lovely things. This is a great game to try out. If this looked like it's up your alley, please use the link that's in our sponsor message. If you do !sponsored, there's a tracking link that you can use that'll tell them that you came from me. Yeehaw. But that's been it. A cute link to click. Exactly. Let's see. I'm tired already, man. I guess it's past 11. Tiri got me onto like a self-care app. And like 2 hours ago, it was like, start getting ready for bed. What's your nighttime routine? And I was like, yeah, that tracks. Not right now, app. I'll do this later. Thank you all so much for watching. App now. Hi, Summer. For those of you who are asking, yeah, reminder, tomorrow we're going to try to do Geekenders at normal Geekenders time because Jesse's going to be on a plane on Friday. And also, Summer and I are going to be doing House of Ashes in the evening. We're going to swap perspectives this time, which should be fun and totally not stressful. Yeah. Yeah, I have a nighttime routine. Yes. Hopefully we won't kill anyone. Yeah. Of course we won't. We're pros now. We're professionals. It'll be fine. All right. Sorry, I went back too many hours. Jahome, thank you for the 53 months. Amanda, thank you so much for the raid and also for the 5 years. Happy anniversary. And Rush Orr, thank you again for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Yeah, exactly. My nighttime routine. Think to myself, I should go to bed, climb into bed, close eyes, sleep. And occasionally, close eyes, realize I can't fall asleep yet, open phone, doom scroll for 20 minutes. Sleep. It's going to be one of those, man. It's going to be one of those. Is Sam live? "20 minutes, rookie numbers." I'm restrained of you. I'm a dormouse, so it's pretty easy for me to fall asleep typically. So I don't need to doom scroll for very long before my brain's like, all right, fucking set that down. All right, go say hi to Sam. He's my sweet love. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.